Hello and welcome to Crypto Weeklies. In this video, we are going to analyze Tron and its token TRX. None of the content is financial advice. Let's get started. This is the machine learning based price forecast for Tron applied using weekly average in its training data since about October-November 2017. So about 8 years, little under 8 years worth of data. This particular token has been making a series of higher highs and higher lows since about November 2022. Back then the price was at about 5 cents. If we look at Tron today, it's at around 23 cents, so about a 5x of the June 2020 low. From a tokenomics perspective, the total supply is at around 95 billion Tron tokens, and circulating supply is exactly the same, does not have the max supply over here. Fully diluted market cap at around 22 billion. By market cap, it's ranked number 10th. In terms of token unlocks, you can check over here if there are any token unlocks. Again, most of them were unlocked back in 2017, and I think it's set at a regular inflation in percentage. So if you want to check the price versus market cap growth, this is the price chart over the last 1 year. Grew from about 11 cents to 23 cents, so exactly 2x from the May 30 low. If we take the market cap from the similar point, back then the market cap was less than 10 billion, now has grown to 22 billion, so slightly higher than 2x. So growth in market cap to an extent, to a larger extent, getting reflected back in price. You can see that charts, if you toggle them, market cap has been making more pronounced higher lows than price. That means although price is growing with respect to time, but market cap is growing again. It's especially evidence from these set of lows that Tron has made since January 13th. You can see these lows are of a higher low nature over here, whereas in the price chart, again, this was a slightly lower low in March, whereas market cap was higher than in January. So again, some concerns, but not too much of a concern at this point in time. Again, none of the content is financial advice. So going back to the machine learning based chart with the tokenomics covered, right now the 23 cents price action per our machine learning model. The base case for Tron in the next 6 months is price between 23 cents and 28 cents. That is the likely trend behind the price action. If there is a bull case in the market in the next 6 months without a euphoria, the one standard deviation ceiling for Tron per the machine learning model is between 26 cents and 55 cents. The bear case for Tron is between 14 cents and 21 cents. So this purpose of this forecast is not to tell if the price has to go up or down or sideways. These are the three things essentially the price could do, but to identify what could be a theoretical ceiling in an uptrend or theoretical floor in a downtrend. Right now, if you look at interpretation of these models, again, in the last post halving year, that was in 2021, the price did continue to rally in first to second week of April. This time around, again, the last pump that Tron had was in 2024, end of 2024. 2025 has not been that kind for Tron, and not just Tron, most of the cryptos by market cap. Again, you can see over here, we go to 2025. This is Bitcoin year to date ROI about negative 11%. Again, in Ethereum, again, even worse than that, about 45%. If we go to BNB, again, very highly correlated to Bitcoin, about 15% year to date drop. Solana, again, a similar story, correlated with Bitcoin but slightly underperforming at a 38% drop. XRP down, slightly performing better than Bitcoin but still down from the yearly open, negative 6%. Doge bleeding a lot. Toncoin over here, and Tron, especially the crypto that we are analyzing, again, one could say that it's less volatile than Bitcoin, but essentially having similar directionality. Right now, from the year to yearly open, it's down by about 7.5%, whereas Bitcoin is down by about 11%. So kind of holding better than Bitcoin. If you look at 2024 performance, this was Tron in 2024, and if you go and check how that performance with respect to Bitcoin did underperform Tron in 2024 as well. At one point, the rally was at around 300%, but towards the end of the year it was at around 140% Tron's rally in 2024, whereas in terms of Bitcoin in 2024 ROI was at around 111%. So again, all in all, if there is a bull case for the market in the next 6 months without any euphoria, the price ceiling is at around 55 cents for Tron per the machine learning model. Trend on the weekly price action for Tron using machine learning techniques such as LSTM, XGBoost, and seasonal ARIMA. If we look at a euphoria case for Tron with 2 standard deviation or 95 percentile confidence level in the next 6 months, the price action in that euphoria phase for Tron could be between 29 cents to about 95 cents. That gets Tron close to that dollar target. Right now the phase of the market cycle with the series of lower highs, and again you can see even the bottoms are not getting held as support. Continuous rejection of the support. Again, looking at this kind of price action, even the wider crypto market cap again declining heavily. You can see the market cap essentially peaked in 2024. Again, if you look at 1 year worth of analysis of the market cap, back in 2024 the market cap was 3.6 trillion at 1.8, almost 3.7 trillion, again 1 trillion higher than what we have today as 2.66 trillion. Has gone down quite a bit. You can check it out over here, the market cap growth or lack thereof, almost bleeding $1 trillion over a matter of 3 to 4 months. So again, unless this is a major support and from that recovery, if the market goes beyond 3.7 trillion, again that could be a scenario where Tron, if it participates in that rally, that goes to that euphoria case. Unless that happens, again the likely scenario is first the base case between 23 cents and 28 cents. If the downtrend does continue, then between 13 cents and about 21 cents. And towards the upside, the first area to look in terms of bullishness is between 26 cents and 54 cents. As and when, if the price is in any particular week, again there are weekly ceilings for each week described on this line. Again, if you want in tabular format, they are available on the bottom of your screen. These models all are available under cryptoweeklies.com, link on the bottom of your screen. You don't have to pay up or sign up for anything or watch any ads. It's all for free. If you like this content, please give us a like and subscribe to stay updated and again contribute to the efforts that we have been making, thousands of hours of efforts going behind these machine learning models, creation of them, again for free. For example, in middle of June of 2025 we see that price of Tron is considerably above 40 cents. Then that 1 standard deviation gets challenged. About 68% of the time prices stay within this yellow line and the green line, that is the 1 standard deviation bull case and the bear case. Again, we are somewhere in the middle of those two scenarios. That's why the base case, that is the pink line, makes the most amount of sense right at this point in time to follow. In terms of the regression based analysis, you can see this is a polynomial regression analysis. The fair value for Tron is described by this non-linear polynomial regression based model covered in this pink line. The fair value per this estimation is at around 26 cents. That means for this model, Tron is slightly undervalued. If you are hunting for any bear market bottoms, again they usually occur at the green line over here, that is coming in at right now at around 16 cents. So that could be if there is a continued downturn, that could be a macro level of support. It did hold in 2022 as well, and then ever since that the price has not looked back to that 1 standard deviation support. And equal and opposite of 1 standard deviation residual to the upside helps identify what could be a theoretical ceiling for Tron at around 43 cents. Again, that is as of today, but if you extend this to, let's say, 6 months out into the future, then again that brings the confluence between that 54 cents prediction in the future if that rally takes off and goes to the 1 standard deviation ceiling. The base case also right now at around 26 cents. In 6 months it could well be slightly above 28-29 cents, as the machine learning model said previously. In terms of Tron on its simple moving average based risk levels, this is price color coded with 20 week simple moving average. This identified the December 2024 peak with risk level of 100%. Right now the risk is at around 16% or 0.16, second best time to DCA per this model. If the risk were to go back to this intermediate risk level which usually again kicks in the start of a mania phase at around 50 to 60% risk. Again, I'll just get rid of the other risk levels to identify this phenomena better. In terms of the cool off at around 30 cents back in middle of December of 2024, if we go back to that risk level, then the price at that point in time could be between 38 cents and 42 cents for Tron. If we go back to the dollar cost average related model, which takes into consideration the same regression based valuation for Tron and its token TRX. Right now the fair value at around 26 cents, representing the risk at around 17%. Again, if we have the similar hypothesis for Tron, again it has been in a accumulation phase per this model for quite a bit of time. If we go back to that 50% risk levels for this model, again even the rally in December was only at 43% risk. Again, if we see somewhere close to that May 2021 kind of risk at around 60%, the price for Tron per this model could be between again lower end at around 38 or 39 cents to about 48 cents. That's the moderate price target for Tron at this point in time. If we analyze Tron with respect to the time weighted average price, helps identify if in the bear market, if the prices have cooled off, especially when the risks are close to this darker shade of blue and purple. Back in November 2022, the risks were less than 20%. Now the risks are at around 78% because the price has deviated away from the time weighted average price. Time weighted average price is at all the way at around 7 cents. Again, that would be a major macro bottom if there is a major bear market in the future. Looking at this, maybe in sometime in middle of 2026 might be more beneficial than right now. If we take a confluence or estimation or aggregation of all the models that we have for Tron, the estimated bull run target with that 24 cents current price and a weighted risk at about 36%, again as a summary of or an aggregation of the DCA model, the time weighted average price model, and the SMA model. If the bull market peak is at around when the weighted risk goes to 100%, then the price could be at around 63 cents. But if we take a conservative estimate of this level between 60 to 80% of the 63 cents, that would, because again for this to go to estimated bull run target, that would be at around all when the all of the models cumulatively have the 95% risk based on the weighted risk model. Again, if we take a 60% of 63 cent, that goes or takes the price of Tron at around 63 cents, 60% would be at around 38 cents, and the moderate target, end of the market moderate target around 80% of that at around 50 cents. So those are the key levels for Tron to watch per our analysis. Again, not financial advice. So hope you enjoyed the content. If you did, please give us a like and subscribe, and hope to see you again tomorrow. Thank you and have a nice day. Bye bye.